Hi, I'm Brandon with Python Sports, and today I'm going to show you how to install our Python Super Tack Racquetball grip. I'm going to go over your items needed. I'm going over the install process and also the finishing touches to make this the best racquetball grip you've ever used. Some items you need are WD-40, our preference hairspray, or a secondary option is a double stick tape with a solvent similar to how a golf grip would install. Required items, definitely you're going to need a rag, you're going to need some electrical tape, an awl, sharp pencil, paper clip straightened out, we'll replace that if you don't have an awl. Option item is a utility knife if you're taking off a pre-existing rubber grip, pair of scissors, diagonal cutters. If you are removing a wrap grip that has a staple in the wrap grip from the factory, you'll want a pair of snips to help remove that staple. Two optional items when finishing up the racket. You may want to pre-purchase a backup wrist lacer if the one you're removing it gives you any trouble or worn out. Also a finishing ring to help hold down your electrical tape when you finish the grip. Racket preparation. We're going to remove our wrist lacer, or we're going to cut it off. We're going to remove our existing wrap grip. Handle preparation with our Super Tack is very important. We want to make sure we're down to the graphite of the frame. If we have any existing double stick tape, anything on the handle, the Super Tack grip will not stick to the handle well. It being a friction fit, not adhered with a glue, any sort of tape on here, the grip will just spin in around the handle. It will not actually adhere. So I'm going to go through that process. Might take me a few minutes, but I'm going to get us down to the bare handle graphite of this frame. So we have our handle prepped. I'm down to the graphite of the frame. There's no existing tape, any glue from a pre-existing grip. We're now ready to install the Super Tack grip. Our preferred method is just using a simple generic hairspray. It will first work as a lubricant to install the grip and then has a tackiness to it. Will actually help as a little bit of a glue. One disclaimer with the Super Tack grips is you cannot use any sort of glue. Super glue, the glue we use for our regular rubber grip. The rubber they use for this Super Tack grip will actually dissolve. A glue will eat this grip away. So you need to use either a hairspray, a WD-40, or a double-sided stick tape. So I'm going to prep my grip now in my handle for the install. I'm going to take just a 1 or 2 squirts inside the grip, and I'm going to also do 1 or 2 squirts really only needed on the butt cap of the racket. It's important that you keep your hands dry. You don't get the hairspray on your hands or you'll have trouble installing the grip. I'm going to stand up for this. Now to install the grip, you're going to take the top of your grip. I'm going to come in at a slight angle, holding the racket down by the throat, using your dominant hand, you want to come in with a slight pressure. You'll see the top of your grip start to flare out. Once you have that flare, you're going to add a little bit of rotation to your grip until it gets over your butt cap. Once you're over the butt cap, you're in the clear. You're going to just a slight downward pressure while twisting. You may have some hairspray that comes out the bottom. You can soak that up before. And then you're just going to straighten the grip out the way you like it in a straight line. Some people prefer to bring the bottom of the grip all the way up even to the base of the butt cap. Some like to have it hang over just a little bit. That's just personal preference. Now that we have our grip installed, we're going to add the finishing touches. We're going to take our electrical tape, pull out a length. You're going to install so half of your tape is on the grip and half of your tape is on the racket. About 1.5 to 2 turns is all you need around the racket. You can cut that off or you can just pull it off. We prefer a finishing ring. Just while the hairspray or WD-40 is drying, it just holds that tape down. Now you're going to install your wrist lacer. Sliding in one side of the butt cap. Use your awl to pull up the other side. Again, paper clip, sharp pencil will work. E-Force rackets, I will warn you. I would recommend you take a close inspection on how the wrist lacer is installed. They are a bit more difficult. If you've never reinstalled one, check with a local professional or send it in to us for our restring service. They're very difficult. Your other option is leaving the wrist lacer intact. You'll get some hairspray on it, might be a little sticky afterwards, but these are quite difficult to install. And it is illegal to play without a wrist lacer, so I'd highly recommend you know that that can be reinstalled. There you have it, the Python Super Tack Racquetball Grip, paired best with the Python Super Tack Glove. It is the ultimate combination for people that like a nice sticky feel between their hand and the racket.